Trust me, you don't want to see my ugly mug right now. I'm still sick. But I feel like I have to talk about something. I might be getting into a bad habit of responding to things without having first typed out a script and checking it for grammar and spelling mistakes and flow and all that kind of stuff. I think there is something about social media that promotes us into being sloppy with our language. But this particular thing I want to talk about is so common that I don't think I have to delve very deeply, because you've seen this. If you've been on any source of social media, you have seen what I'm about to describe. Somebody puts up a political, religious, or otherwise controversial point. Someone comes into their comment section and proves the person who made the original comment wrong. Kelly. And the person who made the original comment, Kelly, decides that she will, or he, Kelly, decides that they will vilify the person making the comment for daring to disagree with them. They shall mock them. But no. They don't mock them for something that's a normal ad hominem. They don't go after their looks. They don't go after body shaming. They don't go after their religion or their race or what have you. They go after the number of views they have on social media. You see, social media has engendered us to think that the more followers you have, the more wise you must be. The more likes, the more videos, and the ratio of these things to how long you've been using a social media service are an indication of how with it you must be, how hep you are. Yeah, and if you're wondering about those references, I read a lot. The thinking process here is, since only social media matters, then only your count on social media and only your number of likes are the only proof you need to prove that what you're saying is valid and is truthful. And that is some bullshit. Not just 200 years ago. Most of the world's population thought the world, if not flat, was somehow in accordance to ancient cosmological models. Just 60 to 70 years ago, people refused to believe in evolution. You still have ardent religious people that refuse to believe in it. And today, you have people that refuse to believe that communism is inherently flawed and won't work, despite the fact that it's been tried multiple times on the planet and no one has been able to make it work. The mass opinion of something does not prove validity. 1,000 people can believe that JFK was assassinated by the CIA rather than, the guy on the hill? Oswald. Tens of thousands of people believe we never landed on the moon, despite the fact I can take a laser, point it at the coordinates on the moon, you get an answer back. Right? How many people do you know that sent messages to Mythbusters thinking the myth they were sending would be proven true rather than busted? The mass adoption of an idea does not prove its truth. The mass popularity of a person or a philosophy, Kelly, does not prove that it is correct. All it proves is that it is popular. For years, after the attacks in Gaza, the world was telling us, and by the world I mean the world media services, was telling us that the Israelis were purposely starving the Gazans. Just 2 weeks ago, the UN issued a report saying, yeah, guess what? The Israelis weren't doing that. There are more calories going into Gaza than into many areas around Gaza. And the Israelis aren't getting in the way of that. Did you see it on modern media? Did you see it on mass media? No, you didn't. And I still run into people that will throw that accusation at me and my co-religionists. Just because something is popular, just because something is widely believed, Kelly, doesn't make it right. Being right makes it right. Remember that statement by Ocasio-Cortez? It's more important to be morally correct than factually correct. Wow. She just said that truth doesn't matter. No. Being factually correct is being morally correct. Truth matters, Kelly. And in case you're wondering why I keep mentioning Kelly's name, it's because not just one response, but in several of her shorts of the past week, she has used this tactic of, who are these lame men who have been on YouTube for 13 years and barely have 6 or 7 views or only 1 subscriber? Who is it? Is it your mommy? Do you live in your basement? I mean, everything you can imagine from Karen a shrew, an archetypical, stereotypical, political cartoon of a Karen comes out of Kelly's mouth. And she means it. Because she's a misandrist and she hates men that much that to her mind, they can never do anything right. So, oh yeah, Kelly. Oh yeah, Kelly. You earned this. It's coming. And it doesn't matter to me that I may not have the same number of videos that you do. I may not have the same number of views that you do. I'm right. And that getting under your skin and pricking your conscience, oh, that's all I need to sleep well at night.